want to grow my hair like yours. My hair is not growing. It's been 2 years. I see no growth in my hair journey. I am tired of my natural hair. These are some latest complaints a lot of people who have joined the natural hair community have been having. Let's get straight into how to grow your hair using natural herbs and recipe to do that. The first ingredient you are going to be needing for this recipe is chamber powder. Now this chamber powder is very common in the women in child, and if you look up and check on how women in child grow their hair, you know that this Ayurvedic is widely used and very beneficial to grow hair. The next ingredient I'll be adding is rosemary leaves. It has anti-inflammatory properties as well as antioxidants, and this is going to help curb dandruff and also stimulate hair growth as well as reduce hair fall. Rosemary is also good for blood supply in the hair follicles. The next ingredient I'll be adding is the cloves. Now you know how cloves has been very beneficial for me, so yes, I always add it to my recipes in making sure my hair growth using rosemary as well as cloves. Next ingredient I'll be adding is moringa powder. Now moringa has amino acid as well as omega-3 fatty acid. These are all very good for hair growth benefit and also helps in preventing premature growing and all of that. So you will need a pinch of moringa powder as well. After that, the next thing I did is add hot water to this recipe. I am going to cover it and leave it for a few hours. Approximately 3 to 5 hours will be enough. So I'm just taking my time because the water was really very hot. So after a few hours, and this is how it looks like. So after a few hours, and making sure that all the nutrients from the herbs are saturated into my spray, I'm going to strain it. I'm using a cheesecloth. You can use a strainer as well, but I use the powder form of some of the Ayurvedic, like the chamber as well as the moringa powder. So I'm using a cheesecloth just to prevent the particles from the powder form into my spray. Reason being that I'm not going to wash this out, so you don't need particles in your hair or in your scalp. So now the next thing is I'll be adding essential oil, and I'm adding castor oil. Oh my goodness, this castor oil is going to boost and aid hair growth. This is optional. If you don't have castor oil or if you don't have essential oil, you can skip this step. You are still going to get a benefit and nutrient from the Ayurvedic herbs that you use for this recipe. So I'm adding a strain of the castor oil. Castor oil can boost hair growth rate 5 times than some of this Ayurvedic. It also has vitamin E, which is very good for hair growth. Also moisturizes the hair. So castor oil is really good, and it also balances the pH of your hair levels, which is really good as well. And another benefit is that it boosts the hair follicles health. The health of your hair follicles, and that of course is going to improve and increase hair growth. And lastly, it also has it aids in adding thickness and shine and makes your hair stronger. So castor oil is really good. I remember in the early days of my natural hair journey, we had this very viral moment of natural hair community where a lot of people talks about how beneficial castor oil, using castor oil and Amla powder, castor oil, chamber powder, castor oil, rosemary powder, rosemary leaf, castor oil with coconut oil. Look, castor oil is really good. I'm going to make castor oil and a detailed castor oil video and using it to make a hair butter very soon. So you guys should look forward to that. And After shaking everything together, next step is to spray this in your scalp very, very well. And please note that you're not washing it out. So I always talk about making sure you do this on a clean scalp, or freshly washed hair, or a hair that hasn't been kept over a month or 3 weeks, because you want your hair to be healthy all the time whilst you use this. So I also advise that you use it twice or 3 times in a week. After doing that, then you add your moisturizer, your hair butter, to seal in the moisture in a very good way. Before I also continue explaining further, I want to alert you all that I'll be posting healthy nutritious videos, healthy lifestyle videos on the channel. Mostly I plan to make posts of that every Friday. Hopefully I stay consistent. I really hope that I stay consistent when it comes to that. I'm planning on adding video relating to that, because I've been sharing a lot of healthy tips, healthy living. As we grow older, we need to start incorporating healthy lifestyle, especially what we take in within. As we are using the herbs on our hair or our skin, it's also very good to take notice of the things we eat. So I'll be sharing some of these things that I eat or share in the community tab. Sometimes you need to show people that you don't only preach, you practice what you preach as well. So yeah, I really hope that you guys will like videos like that. I used to make videos relating to how to take your healthy tea or healthy salad. I have quite a couple of videos regarding that on the channel. I even have a playlist of that, so I want to go back making such videos. So hopefully you guys will consume it just like you consume my natural hair videos. So yeah guys, now as I explained earlier, you just have to continue spraying the Ayurvedic hair tea in your hair. Now you can see the difference between when I started doing the spraying the hair tea in my hair and versus now. So yeah, after spraying it, you have to give your scalp 3 to 5 minute massage. Massaging your scalp is going to lower all the muscles in your scalp, and this is going to allow the benefit of the Ayurvedic to penetrate into your shafts as well as your follicles, your scalp very well, and you're going to enjoy that in the long run by making your hair grow, and that is what we are looking for. Sometimes also say that if you have a healthy hair, growing your hair is not going to be difficult. A healthy hair, healthy scalp should be something we should be talking about most of the time, just like we talk about how to grow your hair. So yeah, just make sure your hair is healthy and the grow will come as long as you are consistent with some of these practice. And hopefully if you have questions, please leave them in the comment section. If I don't answer, I'll definitely answer you in my next video. And thank you so much as you support. We just hit 10,000 subscribers. It's been a long journey, and thank you so much